What is going on, everybody? Off the Mic Sports Network. So Ohio State beats Michigan 27-9. They finished the regular season 12-0. They're going to play for the Big Ten championship against Indiana. I had a whole breakdown of this game. Unbelievable performance. But can we give our flowers to Ryan Day? And I've got to take this one on the chin because a year ago at this very time, almost around to the day, one of the most watched videos on the history of this channel. You guys could go look this up, and I feel like an idiot for this now. I have got to take this on the chin. I was ready to call for Ryan Day's job. And what has Ryan Day done since that point? He's won 16 straight games. He beat Tennessee, clobbered them. He beat Oregon, clobbered them in the Rose Bowl. I'm not going to say clobbered, but won by 2 scores against Texas in the Cotton Bowl. And then the national championship against Notre Dame, dominated that game, won that by double digits. And literally, for the entirety of this season, with a new quarterback, one of their star receivers goes to the NFL, but you still have Jeremiah Smith, you still have Caleb Downs, you still have talented players. You change coordinators because Jim Knowles left you to go to Penn State, and Chip Kelly left you to go to the NFL and has already been fired by the Las Vegas Raiders. And this guy, who had to eat it, had armed guards in front of his house after he lost to Michigan, people like idiots like me calling for his job. All that guy did, ran through the entire season, and then in the biggest spot when so many people were ready to doubt him, they absolutely went to Michigan, went to Ann Arbor, went to the big house, and fucking annihilated the Wolverines. 27-9. I gave you guys the stats. Double them up, time of possession, 400 yards to like under 200 yards. Like this, they beat them in a way that felt like it was almost cathartic, and it was very therapeutic, not just for Buckeye Nation, but also for Ryan Day. So I'm so happy for this guy because I lost sight of it, got a little bit of emotional. I think a lot of people have gotten emotional, that they don't understand how great of a coach Ryan Day is. Because if you take a look at this guy's resume, since he took over, he was an interim coach in 2018 for Urban Meyer when he got suspended. He took over as Buckeye head coach in 2019. As a head coach in college football, he is 82-10. 82-10. He's 54-5 in conference. He's only lost one game in league. That wasn't a Michigan game. So this is a remarkable achievement for him to finally, beat Michigan. But it really, like, the guy was suffering from this huge Michigan problem. And like I said, a calendar year ago, there were people like me calling for this guy's job. And all that this guy did, because I have relatives who live in Columbus. I have relatives who are Ohio State alums. The vibes around this program after they lost to Michigan last year, in Columbus, by the way, to a bad Michigan team, were not good. Tennessee, in a home playoff game for Ohio State, Tennessee had a lot of fans in that stadium. And all Ryan Day did was win 4 games in a row against for the 12 best teams in college football, according to the playoff. And you beat the number 1 team. You beat Texas, which is a really good team. You beat Notre Dame, who went on a great run in the playoffs and was one of the best teams in college football. You beat Tennessee. A lot of people took Tennessee to beat Ohio State in their stadium because of the bad vibes. And all Ryan Day did was win every single one of those games by double digits. And then he comes into this season, new quarterback, new coordinators everywhere, questions all over the place. And he's run off 12 consecutive wins. And he's 1 win away from a Big Ten championship. And if that happens, he's probably going to have a Heisman Trophy winner too. And if they go on and win the national championship again, this is one of the greatest runs that we maybe have ever seen in college football. And I'll have to revisit that if we get to that point. But what this man has been able to do in the face of adversity, with people calling for his job, people questioning if he's a tough enough coach, saying that he's a wimp. You hear Dave Portnoy and all these other jackasses talking about that. All the guy has done is win. It's like DJ Khaled. All he does is win. That's all he does. It's really remarkable that idiots like me and idiots in the Ohio State fan base got emotional and allowed this to get out of hand. So I give credit to Ryan Day. I give credit to this Buckeye team for fighting for him. And, Ohio State's going to the Big Ten championship game. And, if they win that game, they're 3 wins away from another national championship because they'll be presumably in the Rose Bowl and they'll get a bye. So, man, what a win for Ohio State. What a win for Ryan Day. I'm so happy for him. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.